Welcome back to Peak Speak, where we expose misconduct, protect civil rights, and break down the moments that matter. If you're new, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. Today's footage is from Kohlbergs. Their channel link is in the description, so make sure to show them some love. This one's got tension, sharp exchanges, and a reminder of why knowing your rights is everything. Let's get into it.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Very well. We've been called by security.
For taking pictures in a public space, is that the one?
He's only on the phone now.
Yeah, that's fine. So, what are we taking pictures of today then?
Anything and everything from a public space.
So why are you taking pictures inside a building which isn't a public place?
No, if you see a nice chandelier or something like that.
No, because that's just the way we can box it off, isn't it? That's all. No, I agree with you. This is London. Everyone takes photos.
Yeah.
But the security have called because you're taking photos inside an office building.
No, we're not inside.
No, you're taking photos inside an office
Through the
building.
clear glass, you mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Is that not allowed?
No, we just want to know why.
I just
I just
sightseers.
told you.
Okay.
Artwork.
Alright, so do you think that's reasonable for security to call us if someone's
No,
taking
you need
pictures
to go and tell him off.
inside a
You need to
building?
go and tell him off for wasting
So if
his time.
someone came to your...
It's not his house, please don't say that one, sir,
No,
please.
but that would be a concern, wouldn't it?
Well, if it was your house,
Yeah, whack from the
Alright guys, the footage opens with a calm street scene, but within seconds the atmosphere shifts. A simple camera click becomes the spark that draws security's attention, triggering a call to police over something as harmless as photographing a public building. The officers approach with caution, already primed by a vague report of suspicious behavior, yet the man holding the camera stands relaxed, unconcerned, and fully aware of his rights. Their first question lands quickly. Why take photos? It's a classic moment where curiosity collides with authority. Instead of panic, the cameraman responds with confidence, making it clear he is well within his rights to record anything visible from a public space. The officers try to probe deeper, but he holds his line, forcing them to rethink the narrative they walked in with.
This is where the frying pan's probably.
That's right. So as a tourist, which is fantastic because that's what we encourage, there are certain things that tourists take pictures of.
So if you've seen a big sign with a chandelier, would it over, you know?
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, well that's what it is, mate, basically. We know ill intent, and if it,
So if there's a really nice chandelier,
I speak to you because he's not listening.
if that's a real nice chandelier,
Yeah.
I fully accept that you would want to take a picture.
Him with phone there, that building there. I was taking pictures of the artwork through that glass there 30 seconds ago.
Okay.
He's come out and banged my camera.
So the reason, I'll explain the reason why.
Is that him that's phoned in?
I don't know who phoned us because we just get a call from a member of public, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't know names.
From a member of the
In
public?
fact, 58 was not
member of the public
so
complained that we were
58
taking
was not
pictures
the
through clear
address.
glass.
JP Morgan.
So 58 it was JP Morgan.
JP Morgan, yeah.
So
Is he being serious with that statement?
so really, we're really happy
Yeah,
with people taking pictures in the city.
that's right.
All right, because that's what it should be like.
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
be able to openly take pictures.
Yeah.
But security guards are trained
Yeah.
to see behaviour and feel like it's suspicious.
Yeah.
Everyone has their different level.
As the interaction rolls on, the officers attempt to paint the security guard's reaction as understandable, even reasonable, given the building's significance. But something subtle shifts. They realize the caller wasn't reporting a crime, just discomfort. The cameraman calmly dismantles the suspicion, explaining he was only admiring the interior artwork and a bright chandelier that caught his attention. The officers begin to soften, acknowledging that tourists take photos daily. Yet they still lean on the old line about different levels of suspicion, trying to justify why the call was made at all. The tension eases, but the underlying question remains. Why does a camera trigger alarm when the person holding it isn't hiding a thing?
Of suspicion.
Yeah.
But for JP Morgan, I imagine they thought that your behaviour was suspicious.
No, to be fair, I've been here before. I've been followed by JP Morgan down the street,
So
you know.
we're not here to question what you're taking pictures of.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
openly encourage people to come
Oh,
to
dear.
the city. 100%. There's
Oh, brilliant.
fantastic things to take pictures
Yeah.
of. Right? So I believe that
Yeah.
as a tourist
Yeah.
or someone that's interested in the scenery, take pictures.
Yeah.
Security guards will become
Overzealous.
overzealous
Yeah.
if you're taking pictures inside their reception.
Yeah.
But as you've said, There's a chandelier that looks really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
You took a picture of that.
To be fair, we wouldn't we wouldn't do it for an office window where there's got computers and stuff like that, stuff that you can see data and stuff. But an open like reception area where you've got like stuff that you can clearly see through. If I listen,
And some real good artwork.
or whatever it may be, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had that in my pocket, right, and literally, if I was like a dodgy person, I just went past like that, and I wanted to, didn't want them to find out I was capturing that. But standing there, bare face, do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we didn't.
Moving deeper into the conversation, the officers admit they've dealt with similar calls countless times. Security guards, they explain, are trained to fixate on behavior rather than context, often labeling normal activity as suspicious. The cameraman responds by highlighting a powerful point. If he meant harm, he wouldn't be standing openly with a camera out. He'd hide it. This logic hits hard. The officers nod, acknowledging the truth in his words. Slowly, the tone shifts from interrogation to understanding. Yet one issue remains unresolved. The security guard didn't just question him. He allegedly grabbed his camera. That detail immediately intensifies the situation, pushing the narrative in a new direction.
Well, I asked a very simple question to you, sir. Was what you were taking pictures of? And you went, I can take pictures of whatever I like.
But
This gentleman said, actually, I was taking a picture of a nice chandelier.
Yeah, but with all
that's
due
a good
respect,
thing to say.
With all due respect, it's none of your business when we take pictures.
But there we go. This gentleman, though, has spoken to me
I'm not to say I wouldn't, but-
explained what he's done. You haven't done that, to be fair. So let's start again. All right.
we're done.
I'm over the
We're
moon
done.
with people coming into the city and taking pictures of our artwork, our architecture, and our sites. Because we all do it. I do it on my days off as well.
Oh dear.
But
So are you two guys recording as well?
No, we're not pointing at you. But you're.
No, you're
Well,
recording.
you're
and you haven't
recording
told
because your
us.
glasses have
Come
got
on,
a camera
guys.
and that.
No, the glasses ain't recording, but this is now.
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't
No, I don't mind. Just in case, because if something was said, lies and stuff.
So we go and have a word with that security guard?
Well, why would you want to do that?
Because he attacked me.
Oh, you're making an allegation of assault.
I'm just letting you know. If
So-
it's him that's phoned the police, he's
No,
the
I've
one that
already said
opened
that.
his
So
door.
it was
came out.
JP Morgan.
JP
that phoned
Morgan.
us.
JP Morgan.
That's the one. That's the one on the side street there.
At this moment, the cameraman reveals the most serious part. He believes the guard physically interfered with him. That accusation forces the officers to drop their casual tone. They ask for clarity, cautious but concerned. The cameraman presses his point, insisting that someone needs to speak to the guard about his behavior. The officers agree, stating firmly that if there was any form of grabbing or aggression, it is unacceptable. The encounter becomes less about the filming and more about accountability. The officers reassure him that they'll have that conversation, emphasizing that his cooperation and honesty make their job easier. It's a rare moment where the power dynamic tilts away from suspicion and toward fairness.
So there isn't any allegations against this security man, or there is?
No, but I think, as I spoke to this guy, somebody needs to tell him he can't come out of his work jurisdiction.
I'm more than happy.
And bang
I'm more than
some-
happy to
Yeah.
go and have a chat with him about the way that he is,
I had
the
to
way
jump
he's
back
tried
out
to
of the
deal
way.
with you.
Come out like a bull in a china shop with bang.
Yeah. Well, that's
on camera.
unacceptable. That's unacceptable, and
It
I'm
is,
more than happy
yeah.
to have a conversation with him about that.
Yeah, just
But
let him know.
what we were talking about is that all we want to know is that there isn't anything suspicious, because that's our job. Okay?
Yeah.
If you called us because you were worried about something, we would turn up and deal with it for you. That's all we're doing now. I'm happy with you guys and what you've said. You're right. You don't have to tell me anything.
I don't, yeah.
Okay? But you have, and you've been helpful. So I'm going to go and have a chat with that security guard about what you've said. But
Understand
I
he's
need
doing
to be
his job.
sure.
Tell him not to come out.
I need to
of
be
the
sure,
door.
because it's important that you're not the victim of anything.
No.
So you're
Come
not.
out, he's bashed the camera out of the way, you know,
Okay.
because he's not allowed to take pictures, so he's gone bang with the
Okay.
camera.
Well, that isn't acceptable,
Well,
and that's not what we want
I'm
people to be
throw an
doing.
span, I can take you on a cheek.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just let him know not to do that. You know, next
We're
time.
going to have a chat with him, because I think that's unacceptable.
The officers explain their true purpose. They're not here to stop photography, but to ensure nothing dangerous is happening in the city. They remind him that if he ever felt threatened, he would expect police to respond as well. This rhetorical shift reframes the entire encounter. They acknowledge there was no crime, no covert filming, nothing hidden. All actions were open and observable. The cameraman's frustration fades as both sides begin to understand one another. Still, the officers remain firm. They must speak to the guard. Not to punish him, but to correct behavior that could escalate future encounters. Their tone grows more serious as they stress that the next person might react badly if pushed or grabbed.
So we should be doing that.
The next person with a camera might not, they might hit back. You know what I mean?
Obviously, I haven't heard his side of the story, but
All he
I
can
will
tell
go
you
and
is
speak to him and
we were
just
taking
explain
pictures
that.
through the clear glass. That's all he can tell.
Yeah, maybe he should call us if he has a problem.
And what we do, we have a bit of fun with overzealous people who tell us that we can't, basically. So I think you can guess where we're going with that. Like, so if someone,
I do, 100%.
because like some people, I've witnessed photographers, right? As he was taking photography across road, someone else was taking shots from a different angle. A lady. Now I couldn't imagine the lady getting challenged for taking the same photos but from a different side of the building, because I'd be like, she might feel threatened by a security guard.
We understand the movements, we understand the YouTube, we understand all of that, and that's a daily thing. We deal with those, we deal with auditors, and we deal with
being
those.
presumptuous here.
No. He said he likes to challenge people that challenge him.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So we are used to that.
Yeah.
And believe me, if we are on your side, you are allowed to come and take pictures.
Yeah.
If you go to Tower Bridge on about 9:30 in the evening, that bridge is absolutely full
innit? Yeah.
of people taking photographs.
Yeah.
Okay.
As the officers prepare to walk away, the conversation widens into a broader truth. They point out that photography in the city is constant. Tourists, artists, workers, everyone snaps pictures daily. Yet some security guards treat cameras like weapons, especially when the photographer is a man standing confidently with equipment. The cameraman counters with a sharp observation. A woman taking the same photo from another angle wouldn't be challenged in the same way. The officers can't deny it. They admit they understand YouTube, auditors, content creators. They see them every day. They're used to pushback, arguments, challenges. But what they cannot accept is unnecessary aggression from security staff.
But at the same time, like
issue.
it's like we could capture
That's
stuff.
why I find it strange. You asking, what are you taking pictures of? Does it matter what we were taking pictures of? Is there something here that we're not allowed to take pictures of?
Okay, so
Well, it depends what he said to the police constable. If he turned around and said, "Oh, he's going into areas that we shouldn't be," then I can understand. We don't know what.
We've also got another job, and that's to keep the residents of the city and everybody else safe. Okay, we don't know that people don't come to the city to look at where the cameras are, look for blind spots, and those kind of things. All right, so we know that sometimes photographic equipment is used in some kind of hostile reconnaissance.
We're not on this side.
No, but we had this chat with this gentleman here. It was quite right. He wasn't discreetly filming. There was none of that.
Yeah.
You're openly filming, and I know
Yeah.
how frustrated you get with people that challenge you.
can get
So I
everything more in
imagine,
your face than a
I
camera
imagine
that
if he
size,
didn't,
can you?
I imagine if he didn't challenge you, you probably would have moved on a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's the
understand
one.
where
Yeah.
we're coming from.
Yeah.
All right. So I will have a chat with him.
It was all harmless fun.
I know.
Bit of comedy, but
The officers double down on clarity. They explain that part of their job is identifying whether photography is harmless or part of hostile reconnaissance, a legitimate concern in a major city. But here, everything was done openly. Nothing sneaky, nothing hidden. That alone tells them the cameraman isn't a threat. They acknowledge that if the guard hadn't confronted him so aggressively, the entire moment would have passed without issue. The cameraman agrees, noting how quickly misunderstandings spiral when people react emotionally instead of rationally. At this point, tension has fully dissolved, replaced by mutual respect and a shared understanding of how easily small moments explode when paranoia meets inexperience.
So have you, changing the subject slightly, have you managed to get down to the parade?
We went down before, but
I was
we
going to
just-
get down, but I dropped my egg. No point going, I didn't have eggs to throw.
So I believe whatever we think about the monarchy, I think it's a great day to witness. It's a shame I'm at work, really.
That's why we've come.
that's where we come.
I managed to catch a little bit of it on the train. But
Well, we was disappointed that we couldn't get closer to it. It's like every time we've come, we could get closer to the places we wanted to be.
We've just come round there, actually. So you can go over the bridge.
This is all closed. Which
Yeah.
one was
You will if I give you a leg up.
Where are you going?
to like sea containers or Black,
Oh, okay.
Black
So you
Friars
need-
station up there as
So
well.
you need. No, so Blackfriars Station's just here. So
Yeah.
walk up this road, cross the road. Blackfriars Station's there.
Okay.
If you turn right, you can walk across the bridge.
Cross the bridge. Okay, alright, thank you.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a chat with him. Try not to get too wet. Enjoy your day.
We're drenched, mate.
It's nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You take care, buddy, yeah? Thank you very much. Take care, buddy, yeah? Sound, bud.
I wish you hadn't walked away, man. He's proper. Come on.
The final stretch turns lighthearted as the officers shift the conversation toward the city parade happening nearby. They joke about the weather, missing parts of the event, and the challenge of getting close to the action. The mood becomes friendly, even warm, proving how drastically an encounter can change when communication replaces confrontation. As the cameraman prepares to leave, one officer offers a humorous leg up to help him see over the crowd. Despite the earlier suspicion, everyone parts ways on good terms. The footage closes with laughter, a reminder that not every police encounter ends in hostility. Sometimes clarity and calmness turn a tense misunderstanding into a respectful goodbye.